They look like curly fries. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell today, hi Sass.
I don't know what you got into outside, but you reek.
I swear, if I didn't know better, I would have sworn this dog was in the barn and got dookied on by a cow. There's just like a lot of brown all one side of her head. You need to back up. Sorry. So, hi. So today's video, I'm doing something, I don't know, I just felt like doing something differently today. So I wanted to take you along in a little fun adventure where I curl my locks. I've been wanting to curl my locks probably since I started them. I briefly attempted to curl them a few weeks ago and my hair wasn't wet enough. So like it didn't really do too much of a curl. So I was like, let me try this again. Here's a picture of what I'm going for. We'll see if it actually happens. Alrighty, to curl these bad boys, I have these flex iron, what are they called? Flexi rods, I think. I purchased these on Amazon. I got a whole bunch of different sizes because my locks are a whole bunch of different sizes. I got some fatties, I got some skinny ones, and I wasn't sure what would be the best width to go for to curl these. Since I just washed my hair, I still need to add some oil to it. So I have the Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla Hydrating Leave-In Conditioner Spray. I am a very like low product type of person on my locks. If you are unaware, for locks, the more shit you put into your hair, the more you have to get it out again when you're washing it, or else it can cause buildup. So I am very like light on the products for when I wash my hair. I recently also started using, it's a Carol's Daughter. It smells like, I'll have the names here. I recently started using those on my locks. I think I've been using them for about like a month, maybe a month and a half now. Maybe 2 months. For my typical hair care routine, I wash my hair about once a week. Also for products, I have some regular jojoba oil, and then I also have some Jamaican black castor oil. I really like sealing in my wet hair as well as the leave-in conditioner with like a jojoba oil. And I actually use this on my whole body too. It's great for your everything. And then for the black castor oil, I generally just focus that along my edges in the front and the back. So yeah, my hair is still fairly wet. I just kind of sit with the microfiber towel on my hair for about a half hour after I wash it to try to get most of the water out. But my hair takes forever more than 12 hours to dry. So I don't sit with the towel on for too long because I don't want my hair to get musty. I freaking love these towels, by the way, and I don't find that they shed at all. So I'm just taking the black vanilla, giving it a little shaky shake. Are you supposed to shake it? I don't know. I feel like products, just like everything, needs a good shake. I take out my wool extensions from my hair when I wash it, just because my hair is really long and when it's wet, it's incredibly heavy. And you really want to get it on the ends too, I find. I find my ends tend to get really, what is this stuck to my hair? A lint. And then just rub it in a little bit. Then I've got my jojoba oil, and I'm just gonna do a little squirty squirt of that. Rub it into my hands like this and just drag it through. Drag it through. Really just get in there and then really just massage it. Oh God, that feels good. Oh.
Oh my.
If you don't massage your scalp, you don't know what I'm doing. Like it just, it feels so good. To the curling time. It looks like there are 3 different sizes. I'm gonna use these little skinny ones on obviously the skinnier locks are getting skinnies and the fatties get the fatties. Again, I don't have much method to the madness here. I'm literally just grabbing and wrapping. Here, I'll show you here, close-up action. So I bent it like this, and I've got like a little tail, and then just wrapping the hair around the tail like this. Just wrap, 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 wrap. Wrap, 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 wrap. This is gonna take forever, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna throw in a time lapse here, but you can see like how I'm doing it. I am sure people smarter than me who know what they're doing more than me would say like wrap in one direction.
Let's do it look like I can. No.
I feel like I'm gonna like the chaos of not wrapping in one direction. And also look, when I get to the end, I just boom. Like that. I guess we'll find out if I regret that decision or not. I will say, I feel like I should have gotten a water bottle or something, like a spray bottle, that I could spray some water on some of the hair that still feels a little bit not completely damp. I'm gonna time lapse this up and put on Avatar: The Last Airbender, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, so as you can see, we are in the rollers. You can also, hopefully you can see, I ran out of rollers, so I've got a couple of locks that did not make it into the rollers. So yeah, on this side, I largely only did one at a time, like one per roller. And then once I realized that I had more locks than I do rollers, I started adding multiples. The further into my hair I got, the less, like they were still wet, but they didn't feel like saturated wet. So I ended up getting a glass of water and dunking my hair in it. I'm gonna go sit down underneath of the dryer for a little bit. If someone had told me that I'd be on the internet with this thing on my head, I would say they're a damn liar. Damn liar. I've got like this little hair dryer. This is a little suitcase. It's got like a little hose that attaches to the cap, and you just kind of sit with your hair blow drying. I got this from Sally Beauty. It looks kind of crappy, honestly, but I've had this thing since my hair was probably like 2 years old. I did replace it because I accidentally ripped this out of here like last year, but the original one that I had lasted over a decade. Just planning on leaving it on until I'm not like dripping anymore. Once like I'm not dripping anymore, then I'll take it off and just kind of air dry for the rest of the day, and then blow dry it when I decide it's, you know, I've been waiting long enough. Alrighty, so it's now 2:15. I've been back and forth under the dryer. A couple of issues that I've had so far. Much like I already realized that I have too much hair to fit under that cap, with these little thingamajigs in my hair, I definitely have too much hair. So the air wasn't really circulating great. So like I had it over here and I had it here, and the hair in these two spots is dry. But because like usually like I rotate the cap while I'm drying my hair with these big rod things in, I can't rotate, like it was absolutely stuffed. Right now I'm just gonna have to bust out the handheld dryer and just dry my hair like that. Listen, I know some of y'all are seeing me swinging this thing in here. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe you spent $5 bajillion on a hair dryer, Nicole. That's crazy. And you know what? You are correct. That is ridiculously expensive. I got really lucky and Wayne actually got this for me for free. It was a gift from someone who they had two. So I got this one. I will fully admit, before I had this, the most I've ever spent on a dryer was like $40. I honestly really hate that this Dyson dryer, I think it actually is worth the money. If for some reason this ever breaks, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. Because it does dry my hair significantly faster than any dryer that I've ever had personally. I hate that it's so expensive, but like, I see why people hype this thing up. Woo! It is now 2:46. I'm kind of at the point now where I don't wanna do this anymore. We can now like take them out of my hair together and see how they look. So yeah, some of them are already falling out a little bit. I know my hair isn't like 1000% dry, but like I said, I'm kind of over it. So let's take them out and see what we're working with. Ah, look, it's curly. So a couple of things that I learned while doing this. It's really good to get the roller rolled as close to like your scalp as you can. For some of the locks where like, see like this one, I've got it a couple of inches away from my scalp. I've got several that like I didn't bring them up high enough, and I think some of them came undone a little bit while I was fighting with my hair dryer. Oh, this one did not curl super well. Ah! Look at that! They look like curly fries. But yeah, like I'm noticing how closer to my scalp, like here, how it didn't curl at the top, but it curled at the end. And I think that's because I had my hair in the towel for so long that a lot of them dried up a little bit. And so the ones where I redunked it, though, like re-wet them, those seem to curl a little bit better. Oh, look, here's a good example of one that didn't really stay curled. I feel like I can kind of see like which ones that I did where I was like 1000% over all of this and kind of wanted to be done, because there were definitely moments where I was like, this is way too much effort, way too much effort. Also, I positioned the camera a little bit differently because I wanted to get my rainbow wall in the background there. It looks like my hair dye came off on some of them. Also, if you missed the video where I dyed my hair, I'll have to check. I'll put on here how long ago it's been. I think it's been like a month or two. What's that noise? I used Lunar Tide's hair dye for the first time. Ooh, these did not curl at all. I'm really happy with how well the dye has been holding up. I do not like to wash my hair with cold water, just for context. Like, I'll start with warm and then I'll shampoo and do all of that. Ooh, look at that. I'll shampoo and all of that with warm, and then I'll finish with cool-ish, but never ever cold. So even with washing with like lukewarm to warm water, the dye is holding in really, really nicely. I'll show you in a couple of spots that I'm not super happy with as far as the dye coloring go, but I think that's more user error than fault of the company. So for like a couple of these here, so like you can see the color here where it's like this murky. There's like a little murky right there. Hopefully that's coming up. Like the green got very murky. I'm pretty sure I had put yellow right here in between the orange and the green, but I guess maybe I didn't put enough and the green kind of mixed with the orange. And then here's another one that I don't like this color right here. Like I'm pretty sure I had the yellow here, but between the orange and the green, like it just got very, very murky. It's not annoying enough for me to, you know, re-dye my hair. I'm just gonna let it fade out. Washing my hair once a week with warm water. The color is definitely holding on really nicely. Like, look how vibrant the pink is. Super, super vibrant. Here are the curls. And I know, here, I'll go like this so you can see the curls. Here are the curls. So yeah, this side was definitely drier. I was running out of the water and I didn't really feel like getting, oh, I've missed one. And I didn't really feel like getting up, if we're really being honest. So just thank you so very much for joining on me on today's hair adventure. Before we end today's video, I want to give a very special shout out to my channel members, Shenanigans! Thank you guys. You guys are truly amazing. We have a live stream happening this Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Your names are all on the screen right now. I have a link for the channel memberships in the description box if you'd like to sign up for the memberships, but you know, as always, please do not feel pressured at all to sign up for channel memberships. Just, you know, like the video, comment, share, subscribe, all the things, and seriously, we are good. But just have a fantastic week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
When I get high, I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian. Yeah, I'm headed to the Bucks, then I'm ballin' like yeah. I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian.